Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I begin with the name of Allah, the omnipresent, the omnipotent and the omniscient. मैजिक पसंद है, लेकिन मैजिक के ज़रिए बहुत सारे लोगों को मैं ला नहीं सका यहाँ पे, तो सो पार्डन मी फॉर दैट. बट आई थिंक वन ऑफ द गुड पार्ट कि डिस्पाइट जितने लोग आए हैं, अगर हम देखें तो वी हैव गॉट अ वेरी गुड नंबर ऑफ वुमेन पॉपुलेशन देयर. सो आई थिंक वी शुड हैव अ राउंड ऑफ क्लैप फॉर दैट कि हमारे पास आज के ऑडियंस में ख़वातीन कंपैरेटिवली बाकी जगहों से ज़्यादा हैं. So on a lighter note, thank you, Asad Saab. I think you have set a very nice pace, especially on part of the AI and the Gen AI. And as Asad Saab mentioned, Gen AI is more about content generation. I think one of the flip side that we see of Gen AI coming in, that it has actually moved down the importance of the original AI. And the people are more focused, especially the TikTokers are more into those Gen AI stuff. And one of the memes that you might have, most of you might have seen, the lady was saying that I wanted the AI or the Gen AI to do my laundry and my chores and my dishes rather than doing the literary part or the writing the poetries and all those things. So that was on the lighter side part of it. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I think it's an honor to come over here and to share the journey of the Digital Assurance and Accounting Board. I think as Khurshid mentioned, it was founded in 2018. Over the period of time, the main objective has remained the same. It was more like, in a very simple ways, Khurshid has already defined the entire purpose and the mission statement that we have had. But the simplest thing is that we wanted to bring the technology and the finance together. It was more like a marriage of technology and the finance together, especially if you go more deeper into it in terms of assurances, in terms of audit, again the assurance part, and also in terms of the finance, where it goes into those accounting and all those things. One of the area that I think that I very feel proud of being part of DAB, and this DAB is DAAB. It's not Dabe of Turkish horror movies, so don't confuse Dabe with DAB. DAB is more about the Digital Assurance and Accounting Board, and इस DAB में हुआ क्या है कि there is a group of people, the board members, and they have got a very diversified group. It has got the council members, it has got the technology people, it's got the IT leaders, it's got the finance auditors, it's got the financial people coming in from the finance industry, and those people are coming up with one single point of agenda: how can we make the new generation, the upcoming people, those people who are associated with the ICAP and also with the finance industry in general, how can we uplift them up to a level that they become more future ready for us? As Asad Saab has just mentioned that, we are on the verge of 2030, when we are expecting that only two types of companies will be existing. One, those who knows AI, those who are out of the business. So now, slowly and gradually, starting from 2018 up to now where we are 2024, as Khurshid mentioned, now we have gone into the space of the RPA. What happened in case of COVID era में हुआ ये कि जितने seminars हुआ करते थे, वो webinars बन गए. और webinars से ही DAB की journey शुरू हुई. There were lots and lots of webinars that was done in terms of financial transaction, in terms of cyber security, digital accounting, apps creation and so on and so forth. Objective ये था कि किसी तरीके से वो 2021 और 2022 के अंदर इस चीज़ को inculcate कर दिया जाए कि किस तरीके से importance of digitization exists, not just among the organization, but the financial leadership, financial people of the organizations. That's what the journey was all about. And then the good part was that I've been very much associated with various academias and various universities, and actually working on trying to bring around the industry and academia together. I think this is the main purpose of Digital Assurance and Accounting Board, that they are bringing together the industry as well as the academia, the chartered accountant part, so that they become more future ready for that. This is something which is the core thing about the DAB. We talked about the various webinars that was done earlier, but there are three things I would like to talk about, which is the flagship elements of this Digital Assurance and Accounting Board. The very first one is the stack. This is a technology assurance certificates. This is a program that was developed. In the very first year, about 200 plus people were enrolled into it, and they took benefit out of it by becoming more tax savvy after passing through that program. I think it's the third or the fourth year that we're passing it through. That is a flagship program. That is a hurdle meetup for today for the same TSE that we are over here. Then there's another thing which is called what Khurshid touched upon was more on the data analytics. Knowing the need of the day, all those AIs, all those machine learning, all those cognitive learnings, they're based on something what we call the data. We, in person, we as part of the organization, are all filled with data. You know, we have been bombarded with data in the age that we are living in. जिस स्पीड से SMS तो अब कम आते होंगे, जिस स्पीड से व्हाट्सएप के मैसेजेस और दूसरे सोशल मीडिया ऐप्स के ज़रिए इन्फॉर्मेशन आ रही होती है, इट्स टू डिफिकल्ट फॉर एनी ह्यूमन बीइंग to actually absorb through it and then actually make the best use of it. So that's where the part of the way the data analytics come into being, and from data analytics, we have now moving into the RPAs, which is robotic process automation. We are moving into the AI part, we're moving into the digitization part, which is traditionally different from the traditional transformation that we used to have. Third and the foremost, and I think this is something which is very close to our heart as part of each board member of Digital Assurance and Accounting Board, is we've decided of Digital Technology Awards. We have two run of those Digital Technology Awards. How many of you have been able to witness the last one, the recent one, the second, those sitting over here? Unfortunately, one of them. So I think those people who have been there, so they must have seen that it was supposed to be a digital technology award, so it was all about technology. Again, covering the accounting part, assurance part, which is audit, and the data analytics part. But the way it was delivered, it was totally digital. It has got the holograms, it's got the flavor of the AI, it has a flavor of data analytics, it has all those ins and outs of the digitization which has never been seen, at least in my life, in the history of ICAP. I've been associated with ICAP in various forms, but I've never seen that thing happening from this particular platform, and I think that is the biggest contribution of DAAB, not the DABE, of DAB, wherein they have actually uplifted the level of digitization within ICAP, amongst the students of the CAs, and also among all those finance community which is scattered around across all the various organizations. So this is something which is the big accomplishment of this. And last but not the least, what I just touched about is the new upcoming course in terms of RPA and the AI part. So that is something which is need of the day. I think Asad Saab has already spoken very nicely about it, about the need of it, and why we need to do it. I don't need to go into more details on that. But yes, that is something which is the upcoming thing and is going to be more exciting time coming ahead. One simple शेर में अगर मैं कहूँ कि डिजिटल एश्योरेंस एंड अकाउंटिंग बोर्ड क्या करता है, तो वो कहते हैं ना कि जी शिकवा शब ज़ुल्मत से तो कहीं बेहतर था.